Alright, hey guys, how are you? Oh my god, it's so cold. Hold on, I have to put on a jacket before I do this. Okay, I'm better now. I got on this vest thing, which makes me look like a robot. You're I kind of whoa, can't you see the robot? Kind of like the Tin Man, And I got some tea. Fantastic. It's gonna warm me up in no time. It's like a bath for my esophagus. Fantastic. So, I'm making a video today to tell you about my recent encounter. I just watched Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo. If you ever seen that movie, it's like an old movie. Here, let me tell you more about it. Hold on, I have to look at Wikipedia. Hold on. Now I went to Wikipedia. I'm an expert now. Okay, so Vertigo is a 1958. What a good year, Okay, psychological, that's basically me, thrill ride made by Alfred Hitchcock, maybe the best director ever, and James Stewart. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on going. And Kim Novak. That's an all-star team, and it's 1958, and it takes place in San Francisco. I mean, come on. Icing on the cake, man. But I'm gonna tell you something. This movie twists your mind. Hold on, let me show you. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I mean by it twisted my mind. Okay, so this piece of paper represents my mind. So, I'm slowly watching Vertigo, and it's slowly chipping away, and now my mind's all confused and defunct, and then, the end just happens, and it's just a big pile of mush. And now, I'm gonna gradually get over Vertigo, okay, maybe this day I got, a little bit better, okay, and then eventually one day, my mind's gonna be fine, okay, but the marks still remain. Now the paper's wrinkled. Actually, I watched this movie as a kid. That's why I'm so twisted. I swear to God, Alfred Hitchcock, if we ever meet up. Okay, I'll give you a brief summary of the plot, so you'll want to see it. But I won't ruin it. I will not ruin it. Okay, so, Vertigo. Okay, so this is how it starts off. It starts off, and it's all normal. But you see this guy, okay, and he's chasing after this criminal with this other guy, and he's this detective. But you don't know that yet. You just see him chasing after this criminal. Okay, so both of these guys are running after this guy. You're getting all this, So these two guys are chasing after a guy, and they're on top of buildings. Yeah, that's kind of important. Okay, so these two guys are running. Okay, then the criminal jumps, and then the next guy jumps, and then the third guy doesn't make the building, and he slowly falls off, and then he's grabbing the building by the gutter. He's just grabbing it by the gutter. He's I'm gonna fall, and then he does fall, okay, and he falls to his death, okay, and then the guy who was chasing the criminal with this other guy, he's oh, and he's just scarred from that moment on. So that's how the movie starts off, okay, then you get to meet other characters, and this guy, well, first of all, this guy's just a detective, and now he suffers from vertigo. Yeah, that kind of sucks, okay? So he's this detective, and he gets all of these detective scenarios, and then he gets this one scenario where it's really complicated, but this guy suspects his wife is depressed or something like that. I can't really remember. That was at the beginning of the movie, but if you watch it, you'll know what it was. So this guy hires this detective for it, and then it's really weird because it ends up, you think that she's a ghost at one point, but then you don't think that she's a ghost, and then they fall in love with each other, and then it just keeps on getting twisted, and then all of these deaths start happening, and it's just crazy, and then he ends up going into this crazy depression, and then he gets out of it, but then he goes back into it, and then at the end of the movie, they put like another twist, and then there's like all of these twists, and then that's just Alfred Hitchcock. Yeah, like all of these twists, you know. No, I bet you didn't follow a freaking 1 ounce of that. Just okay. So here's what it is. There's this detective. He gets vertigo, and then there's like 800 twists, and that makes the best movie of all time.